This is the 1.3 guided practice. I'll be doing the odds, and we're looking at variables on both sides of the equation. All right, so I got the answer key to my right here. So for the first one here, the first thing you want to make sure you do is that you get everything with a variable to one side. So I want to get the 6y over on this side, and then I want to get the 15, because it does not have a variable, over to this side. So I'm going to minus 6y to both sides. So then I'll have negative 2y plus 15 is equal to, this crosses out, negative 11. Then I want to add, remember, I want to get the y's by itself, or not the y's, but the variable by itself. So I want to get this by itself. So I'm going to minus 15 on each side. That leaves me with negative 2y is equal to negative 11 minus negative 11 minus 15. So it's going to be a negative 26. I'm going to get y all by itself. So I'm going to divide by negative 2 on each side. And we get y is equal to 13. Check my answer. Good to go. Don't have to worry about the evens. Well, you do. I don't. All right, so number 3, I'm going to bring k over. Get the k over here. Bring 5 over here. So negative k, negative 1k to both sides. That's going to give me 12k plus 5 is equal to negative 7 minus 5 on each side. So I'm going to have 12k, these cross out, is equal to negative 12. And then I'm going to divide each side by 12 because I want to get k by itself. So I'm going to have k is equal to negative 1. Check my answer. Good to go. All right, same thing. 15h, need to get rid of it. So I'm going to add 15h to both sides. So I'll have 40h plus 40 is equal to negative 80. I'm going to minus 40 on each side. These cross off, so I have 40h is equal to negative 120. Then all I have to do is divide by 40 on each side. That crosses off and leaves me with just h is equal to negative 120 divided by 40, which is negative 3. And that one's good. All right, we need to do an equation and then solve. So Jeremy is looking at 2 different lawn care companies to weed and mulch his flower beds. So the first one offers $100 for the mulch job plus $12 per hour. So per hour pretty much means multiplication in this point. So let's say X is going to be equal to the hours. So for the first one, it's 100. And then we're going to add, it's $12 per hour, or X. All right. D&J Landscape offers to charge $23 per hour for the job, including mulch. So it's just $23 per hour. What is the minimum number of hours the job could be for D&J to have the better deal? So for this one, we're looking at D&J right here. So this would for this it would equal out, right? So what we would need to do is this is our equation. I'm going to minus 12x to both sides. And then what I get is 100 is equal to 23 minus, my flashlight is on my phone. 23 minus 12 is equal to 11. So I do 100 divided by 11, I believe. And that's going to give me 9.09. So we'll have, sorry, I forgot the variable. So it'll be 11x. So then x is going to equal 9.09, or if we normally round to the tenths. So 9.1 hours. So putting that back into our problem there, This is how they equal one another. So it's 9.1 hours, and it includes mulch. All right, 9. So what we need to do is combine terms. So I have negative 11t plus 2 is equal to negative 11t. So what I have to do is I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this t and bring it over. So I'm adding 11t plus 11t. So 2 is then going to equal, if these cross off, that means 0. That doesn't make any sense, so we write no solution. So if it does not make sense, because 2 does not equal 0 and 0 does not equal 2, it's no solution. All right, so this one we got to distribute. So I'm going to have negative 5x minus 35 is equal to negative 5x plus 35. So if I add 5x to both sides, crosses off here, and then it also crosses off here. So then it has negative 35 is equal to 35. That does not make sense. It is no solution. All right, and then if we can solve, we're going to. So I see that all these have 4, right? So what if I were to do 3 plus 1m is equal to 3m minus 1. All the denominators are the same, so I'm just getting rid of them. Not 100% sure this is going to work, but I'm trying it. So that would be, I'm going to minus 1m to each side. So I'm going to get 2m, and then I'm going to add 1 to each side, which is then equal to 4. So m is equal to 2, and look at that, I did it right. So this one was all just about getting the denominators the same. And they were the same, so I could just set the top equal. All right, that's all I got. So again, if you guys have any questions, email Mr. Kladish or myself, or stop by. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.